Hello team, welcome back to the channel. I did promise you content today, so I am a man of my word. Today we are going to be talking about relationship breakups, and especially relationship breakups that are a result of somebody cheating. And my advice, my worldly advice after 43 years, I will be giving you on how you can turn that horrible situation, which you think is probably impossible, into a positive one. But as a gentleman that's experienced these things in life, I do know that it's possible. Sounds like it's not, and you're probably all thinking that I'm crazy and I don't know a lot, and maybe I don't, but this is my advice anyway. I thought about doing a video just because there's a lad I know and he's going through a breakup at the moment. He's been with, or he had been with his girlfriend for several years, and recently found out that she was cheating on him. I completely understand his initial anger that he's been expressing to me. He's extremely angry, which is completely normal. I completely get it, and he wants to obviously retaliate on the gentleman involved. I would, and in the past have felt exactly the same, but I know from experience that and you seeking retaliation is just not beneficial to you. I just want to really give, why is my camera so dirty, blurred? I just want to give you some advice on how you can turn this negativity and all this anger that you're feeling inside into a positive. You probably think it's not possible that there could be a positive, anything positive that comes out of this situation. And he wants to, retaliate, beat this guy up, blah, 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 kill him, blah, 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 like you do if you were to ever be in this situation. However, what would that achieve? You're probably all screaming at the camera saying, Stephen, it would make me feel a whole lot better. However, I mean, number one, it depends on the outcome. You would obviously be in trouble, be before the courts. Hopefully you don't kill him and you're not up for murder or manslaughter. But anyway, the bare minimum is that you're going to get assault on your record. I can speak from experience. I have a criminal record, and it just doesn't, it makes life a lot harder when you're applying for jobs. Even when I go to the airport for check-in, they pull me to one side and I have to explain why I have this record and what was involved, especially in 2019 when I emigrated to New Zealand. I had to do a personal statement stating each offence and why it happened and that I'm a changed man. So let me just put my window down because it's so warm. I am in England actually. You wouldn't expect it to be warm, but it actually is, which is quite unusual. Yeah, whenever I go to another country, it's so hard to get into the country because of the criminal record. Whenever I apply for a job, it's so difficult. If you've watched my other videos, I'm currently at university doing medical sciences. I've had hoping to progress into medical school. I've had 3 interviews for medical school, and I know that they obviously do a DBS check, and I'm concerned that I'm not going to get in based on the results of this DBS check, because even though my offences are classed as spent after so many years, I think it's 7 years, they still remain on your record and they are there for life. I don't know whether people in the comments could tell me whether you have any other experiences, because I was told that, you know, they do get removed after so many years, but it's just not the case. They're still there. I'm 43, and I think my last offence was maybe when I was 23, 24, so, you know, nearly 20 years ago, and they still to this day are hindering my progress in life, and I fear that they're going to stop me from getting into medical school. But anyway, I'll keep you updated on that. So yeah, if you were to beat somebody up, you know, the person that's involved, I think your anger is directed at the wrong person. I mean, they may know that this girl that they're with has a boyfriend, but, you know, on the other hand, they may not know. So this guy that I know that's going through this other guy that's involved, he may not even know that she had a boyfriend. He may just thought she was single. But even if he did know that she had a boyfriend, you're going to think I'm crazy. He's done you a favor. He's done you a favor. I would walk up to him and shake his hand and say, thank you for giving me this opportunity to find out that that girl that I thought I loved and loved me, in fact doesn't. And it now gives you an let's imagine I'm him. I would shake his hand and say, thank you. It's giving me the opportunity now for me to go and find somebody that truly does love me. I understand when it happens, what I'm saying is the last thing that's going through your mind. But from past experience, you have to take a step back. And I know it's very hard to do so, especially in the moment when you feel such rage. But as I get older, I'm more in control of my emotions. I don't know whether it's through a lot of counselling that I've had after the breakdown of my marriage. I had a lot of counselling. I've also do a lot of meditation. I also find that the gym helps me a lot. I've practiced martial arts for the last 15 years as well, and through that, maybe people that don't understand martial arts, you would think that makes you more angry and wanting to fight, but actually has the opposite effect, and makes you extremely humble, especially when you get young lads coming into the gym that are half your age, half your size, and, you know, they pick you up, throw you down on the mats and submit you. It really does humble you. So yeah, if my advice to anybody going through this sort of situation is to see it as a positive, that person that's cheated on you, boy or girl, I'm not being sexist, I don't think girls do it more than boys or boys do it more than girls. I think it's an equal playing field. There are just some good people in the world, and there are also some bad people in the world, and just see it as a good opportunity that you can now leave that relationship knowing that you did nothing wrong. They're the one to blame, and you, like I say, you now have an opportunity to go and find somebody else that truly does love you, because there are good people out there that would never cheat on you. Trust me, there are good people out there. There are lots and lots of good people, and I can say that just because of who I am. Never cheated on anybody in my life. Could never imagine doing it. I always treat people the way I would want to be treated, and I personally see it as one of the lowest, just the lowest, most disgusting thing you can ever do to another human being. I had a conversation with a lady at the gym the other day, and I said to her that I would rather you punch me in the face. I would rather you be physically abusive in the relationship rather than emotionally, like cheating. because it's just so sly, isn't it? It's so disgusting. Anybody can do it. I'd rather you express your, like I said, I'd just rather you punch me in the face. At least I can heal from that. Emotional trauma like being cheated on is something that you never get over. So yeah, that's my advice on the breakdown of a relationship, especially if infidelity has been a part of it. So yeah, that's really it for this video. So tomorrow's video is going to be a good one. I'm always getting asked why I have gone back to school at the age of 43, what it is I'm pursuing, how I manage it financially at my age to be studying full time. So tomorrow's video is going to be on that. If anyone watching this is considering a career change, no matter what age you are, I believe it's possible. Even if you have children and a mortgage to pay, there are ways to achieve it. At the end of the day, if you want something badly enough, you will achieve it, in my belief. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Please tune in tomorrow for that content. If you're wondering, my videos are pretty terrible. It's because I don't edit them. I have no idea how to edit videos. I've had a little try. It's so time consuming though, isn't it? That's why I wanted to start a channel that it was just me off the cuff talking with no script. So yeah, if you're wondering why there's lots of ums and ahs and pauses, it's because there's no script here. It's just me sitting in my car outside the gym waffling on. So yeah, stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. Please, if they've got any comments, put them in the comments below and I will respond. Take care guys, have a good day. Take care, bye bye.